So first what you do is install Oracle. First is install Oracle database. You have to install Oracle database. First step is so you can download Oracle. So just download Oracle, some 11G Express Edition, Oracle Database Express Edition. You can download it. You have different versions are there, but you can download other versions. So this is Oracle Database 21C, but you find other Oracle products. So you can use Oracle, MySQL, and this is Oracle Database. So, but latest one is Oracle Database 19C. So 19C or 21C, that you can download it. So latest Oracle download is Oracle Database 19C. So if you want, you can download that. Oracle 19C. Okay. Or you can download Oracle Database 11G Express Edition. I think if download is available, you can download it. Some websites will be there, no? From there you can download this. You can download this Oracle database. So after downloading Oracle database, so to work with with Oracle database, you'll get one tool called SQL Plus. With Oracle database, you'll get one tool called SQL Plus. You'll get one tool called SQL Plus. Okay. So this tool is used. This tool is used to work with. This tool is used to work with this database, Oracle database. SQL Plus tool will be there. SQL Plus tool. And this tool is used to work with which database? SQL Oracle database. So this tool is used to work with Oracle database. Just open here. So what is the series? SQL Plus. So that is run SQL command line. So what do you find here? Run SQL command line. So here, so search. So run SQL command line. So open this. Run SQL command line. Open this here. This is a SQL command line. So open this. So run SQL command line. And you can use connect. So once you type the connect, it will ask you to enter username and password. Once you say connect, it will ask you to enter username and password. Enter username is, so there is a default user called system and default password is what? Manager. So what is a username and password of Oracle will be? Okay. So username, this is a default username, which is called a system, and default password is what here? Manager. So some users will be created, but within that, so there is a username. What is a username system? And there is a password. And what is a password is here manager, right? So by default, it will create one database. So you don't require to create a database. Okay. So default database created, default database created in Oracle is, default database created in Oracle is, okay. If it is Express Edition, if it is Express Edition, the name of the database is XC. If it is Enterprises Edition, if it is Enterprise Edition, the default database is ORCL. If it is Express Edition, the default database is XC. If it is Enterprise Edition, the default database is ORCL. Two editions are there. One is Express Edition and one more is Enterprise Edition. If it is Express Edition, the default database is XC. If it is Enterprise Edition, the default is what here? ORCL, right? So mine is Express Edition. What is my database is Express Edition. So database name is XC. Database name is what? XC. Okay. So what you have to do is first, now you can do everything from front end. So from here you can see, for example, if you want to see the tables, select star from, you can say tab. So this will show you all the tables. Tables exist in the database. So all these are the tables which are exist in the database. All these are different tables exist in what here? Database. These are different tables. So user profile table, users profile table, user registration, like this. You find different tables, right? All these are different tables. So some tables you create, some tables comes with the database. Some tables you create, some tables comes with what here? Database. Okay, so that is how you are trying to do it. So that is how you are trying to do it. Okay. So default database created in Oracle is X is for Express Edition and ORCL is for what here? Enterprise Edition. Then after that, so in order to communicate, in order to communicate Python program with Oracle database, we use one Python library. So what is that Python library is? We use one Python library called CX CX underscore Oracle. CX underscore Oracle. What is the name of the library? CX underscore Oracle. What is the name of the library? CX underscore Oracle is the name of the library which is used to communicate with which database? Oracle database. CX underscore Oracle. So we have to install that. Go to the command prompt and say pip install. So if you want to see the list of libraries, you can see the list of libraries installed by using which command here, pip command. So already cx underscore oracle is there. If you want to install it again, you can say pip install cx underscore cx underscore what is it? Oracle. Suppose I try to uninstall first, uninstall cx underscore oracle. So then after that I'm saying pip install. Okay, cx underscore what I'm installing here, Oracle. Okay, so you can see successfully installed. Okay, successfully installed. Pip install cx underscore oracle. After installing this, in order to communicate with Python program with Oracle database, we use one Python library called cx underscore oracle. So you're trying to write your pip install cx underscore what is that oracle. So after that, you verify whether it is installed or not. Just write here import cx underscore what is that oracle, cx underscore oracle. So is it given any error here? No, means it is installed. So verify whether this library is installed or not. Same like MySQL only, but this time we are communicating with which database? Oracle database. But how you are communicating it? By using which library? Cx underscore Oracle. But MySQL, you are using which one? MySQL connector. For MySQL, you are using MySQL connector. But this is Oracle. You are using Cx underscore Oracle. But first you have to install which one? Oracle database. Okay. Right. So after that, yeah, first you have to install Oracle database. Okay. So first steps are same only. After installing, what you have to do first? You have to communicate with the database. You have to communicate with what? Database. What are the basic steps you have to establish? First step is what? You have to establish connection. So basic steps, same steps. Only library is changed. Everything is same. Only library is changed. So basic steps to communicate. Basic steps to communicate with the database. One is open connection, not a new thing. Already we did this. And second step is what? Create cursor. Third step is send SQL statements. Fourth step is get results. And fifth step is close. Close which one here? Connection. So these are the basic steps to communicate with the database. So what are the basic steps to communicate with the database? Open the connection, create the cursor, send SQL statements, get the results and close the connection. Okay, same thing. The way how we did with MySQL, the same thing you are doing with the Oracle, but only one thing you are changing. What is that? Database. Only one thing you are changing it, and what you are changing is a database. Only one thing you are changing it, that is what here? Database. Everything is the same. You are changing only one thing, that is what? Database. Instead of MySQL database, instead of MySQL database, you are using which database? Instead of MySQL database, you are using Yeah, instead of MySQL database, you are using which one? Oracle database. Okay. So in the previous case, we tried to install MySQL connector. In the previous case, you tried to install which one? MySQL connector. Okay. So, but now we try to install which one? CX underscore Oracle. Now we try to connect, we try to use which one is CX underscore Oracle. So these are the 5 steps which you have to follow it. These are the 5 steps you have to follow it. Okay. So these are the 5 steps you have to follow it. Okay. Okay. So just import the library first. Okay. So first what I'm doing is I'm importing library. What is the library here? CX. What is the name of the library? CX underscore Oracle. What is the library name? CX underscore Oracle. After that, what is the first step? Establishing connection. So some connection. So database connection, DCN, that is database connection, equal to CX underscore Oracle dot, CX underscore Oracle dot, which one here? Connect. So connect. So you are connecting to which database? So here you have to give username and password first. So what is the username here? System. And what is the password here? Manager. Username is a system and password is what here? Manager. Username is a system and password is a manager. And where your database is running at the rate, your database is running in the same system. So either you can give host name or you can give IP address. You can give either host name or you can give what? IP address of the system. You can give the host name or IP address of the system. So system manager and at the rate localhost. So within this, your database is running, right? So I'll just say connection. Connection is what? Established. And after the database connection dot, what is that? Close. So this will close the database connection. So what is the system manager here? System is a username. System is what here? Username. System is a username. I just run this. You can see connection established. So connected to a Oracle database. So once it is connected, what do you do it? You create a cursor. So database connection dot, what you are creating here? Cursor. After creating a cursor, you execute SQL statements using cursor dot what? Execute. I want to create table. So I'm using create table. I'm sending which command? Create table and enter the name of the table. So what is the name of the table? Some student info table or student table. And student table is having roll number, which is number. Some 5 is a size. Okay, data type. So I'm creating table. I'm creating table from which program? Python program. So next one is a name. And name is some varchar 2 20. And next one is course. Course is some varchar 2. Varchar is string. What is varchar here? String. What is varchar? String. So after that, I close a connection. So DCN, database connection dot close. So what we did here, we created one table. Okay, we created one table. So database connection dot cursor, close here, right? So just run this missing right parenthesis. We have to close here. So now you can see connection is established and database table is created. So if you want to see the table created, just open SQL command line and here you write describe what is the table name? Student. So student table is created or not? Yes. Student table is what? Created. So this is same. Everything is the same, but only the thing is, which one is changed here? Database is changed. Only one thing is changed. Which one is changed here? Only database is changed, but everything is the same only. Database is changed. Everything is what? Same only. So this is an example of creating table in which database? Oracle database. So output and open SQL command line and see the output here. Open the SQL command line. So this is for Oracle, right? SQL command line is for Oracle. Open SQL command line and see the output. Okay, right? So this is a code here. Execute create table name. And this table is having some columns, right? This table is having what here? Some columns. So roll number is one column and name is one column and course is one column. So it is having how many columns total? 3 columns. Now suppose I want to insert the data. So how can I insert the data? So create a cursor. So this is inserting data. Same thing. Inserting data into which table here? Student table. So after creating a cursor, I'm reading roll number. I can read while true. So what I'm doing is I'm reading roll number and I'm saying integer of input. So enter roll number. So next I'm trying to input the name. So enter what is it? Name. Next is course. I'm saying input. Enter what is it? Course. Then after that, my SQL statement is cursor dot execute. What is the SQL statement here? Insert into which table? Student table values. But here parameters are defined with the numbers. So placeholders, that is :1, so :2 and what is that? 3. So these are called as placeholders. There it is represented using percentages. But here it is represented with what here? :1, :2 and :3. So it means, is it this command is with values or with parameters? With parameters. But how you represent these parameters? By using numbers. How you represent these parameters? By using numbers or by using names also. Now 1, 2 and 3. Okay, these are called placeholders. These are called as placeholders. And each one receive one value, parameters. So what is the value of first parameter? Roll number. What is the second one? Name. What is the third one? Course. So I try to replace values, and after that I'm asking whether to continue or not. So I'm just writing answer equal to input. So add another student. I'm saying add another student, whether you want to add another student or not. If the answer is what? No. If the answer is no, what do you have to do? Break. So database connection dot commit and database connection dot, what is it here? Close. So database connection dot commit and database connection dot close. Now this is inserting. I say no, the code is the same, but only the thing is backend. Backend get changed. So enter roll number 101. Name is some Naresh. Courses Python. Python values of type tuple. Oh, this is a list, right? So enter roll number 101 and the name of the student and the course is which one here? Python. What is the type we have taken? Roll number is which type? Number only, right? What happened? What is error? Element 1 value is not the same type as the previous one. What is this here? Values colon 1. Oh, what is this here? It's a string, not integer only, right? We'll see this. So Naresh and the course is which one? Python. What happened here? It's correct only, yes. Ah, okay. So you are saying this one, huh? So roll number. So this is of type integer, right? So how many columns are there? Three only, right? So roll number and name, and this one is what? Course. Why is giving there? So type not required. Actually, this is placeholder, sir. Generally, this placeholders, it will take it as strings. Okay. Legal variable name or number. Insert into student values. COURS. What is this? So we'll give the database name. What is our database name here? XC, right? So we'll run now. So otherwise, it's connecting to which database, we don't know, right? What is this here? PARAMS. Params only here. Oh, yes. So actually, we should not give this argument name. Yeah, that is a mistake. Yes. So what happened here is we have to define this without argument names. So roll number, name, and this is what here course. Add another student. I'm saying yes. Okay. The problem is like in MySQL. In MySQL, okay, in MySQL, you try to send the values using PARAMS, right? But in Oracle, that is not required because it is a required argument. You don't write here parameters. Okay, you send it directly. So that is a simple mistake we did here. So anyway, so this is 101 and 102, and the course is given here, yes, and 103. So this is some language Add another student, I say no. Now you can see in the database saying select star from, what is the table here? Student. So how many records, how many rows are added here? 3 rows. But whereas in MySQL, here you try to define this as what? Parameters. But in Oracle, you don't require to say here parameters. In Oracle, you don't require to say what? Parameters. That is only a mistake. So some syntax changes like parameters, connection. So example, this is an example of inserting data. See, everything is same. I'm saying no, everything is a same. Only the thing changes is this database connection. Okay. So X is the name of the database. And these are the placeholders, colon 1, colon 2, and colon 3. So first value is replaced with the value of roll number, and second value is replaced with the value of name, and third value is replaced with the value of which one? Course, right? So the output is, so here we try to insert the data. We try to insert the data. And after that, just go to Oracle and retrieve, see the data, whether it is inserted or not. Just go to this place and check whether it is. Okay, go to this place and check whether it is inserted or not. Okay, yes. But this is inserting. The way how you do inserting, updating, you can do updating, deleting, and what? Retrieving. But I'm not telling that because already we did that in MySQL. Already we did that in MySQL. So I'm not telling that how to update it, how to retrieve it. Okay. Okay, right? Okay, because already we have seen all those programs in MySQL, right? Already we did all those programs in MySQL, like in the previous class. So in the previous class, we have seen how to retrieve the data. See here, this is inserting. Okay, this is what? Dynamic SQL statement. And this is for what? Updating. And this is what here? Deleting. Okay, this is for what here? Retrieving data. But everything is the same. But here you write which one? CX underscore Oracle. Here you write only CX underscore Oracle. Everything is the same. CX underscore Oracle. Write only one thing, CX underscore Oracle. So next we'll talk about working with the, yes. Next we'll talk about working with what here? Some regular expressions. So we'll work with the regular expressions here. Okay, next module. Our next chapter is what here? Regular expressions. చేయండి మీరు చేయండి ఓకే బట్ ట్రై చేయండి ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి ఫస్ట్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ నా దాంట్లో లేదు జనరల్గా ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ ఎవరు యూజ్ చేయరు ఓకే ఓన్లీ మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ మాత్రమే ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ యూజ్ చేస్తారు ఓకేనా ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ మళ్ళీ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్లో మళ్ళీ చెప్పాలి చాలా టైం పడదు ఓకేనా ఒక రెండు డేటాబేస్ చెప్పాను కదా మూడోది మీరు చేయలేరా చేయొచ్చా లేదా ఓకేనా So regular expressions, or this you can call it as which module? RE module. Regular expression, or it is also called which module? RE module. RE module. Regular expressions module. So regular expressions are very much useful. Okay. So generally regular expression, regular expression, regular expressions. A regular expression is used for what? It is used for which one? Pattern matching. Regular expression is used for what? Pattern matching. Pattern matching. Or you can say regular expression. Regular expression is a special string. Special string which defines what here? Pattern. What is regular expression is? It is a special string. Regular expression is a special string. What is regular expression is a special string. What it defines here? Pattern is a special string, and this string defines what here? Pattern. It defines a pattern. Regular expression is used for pattern matching. Regular expression is a special string, and what it defines here? Pattern. Okay. So regular expressions are useful for applications like which one? Editors. For applications like which one? Editors. And it is used in chatbots. It is used in what? Chatbots. It is used in search engines. It is used in search engines, chatbots. It is used in which one? Chatbots. It is used in search engines. Or I can say it is used in which one? Machine learning. It is used in which one? Data science. It is used in machine learning as well as data science. So this RE is used. Editors, chatbots. Okay, search engines, machine learning, data science, right? So it is used in web scraping. So web scraping, right? All these are applications of which one here? Regular expressions. So a regular expression is used for pattern matching. A regular expression is a special string which defines what here? Pattern. And regular expressions are used for applications like all this. And not only that, regular expressions also used for validations, performing some validations like, so mobile number validation, okay, mobile number validation, email validation, okay, date and time validations, okay, date time validation, right? Date time validation. So you can say username validations, password validation, username validation, password validations. All this, even you can do it by using which one here? Regular expression. Is it given string match with this pattern or not? So that can be done by using which one here? Regular expression. Editors, chatbots, search engines, machine learning, data science, web scraping, like this. Regular expression also used for validations like mobile number validation, email validation, date time validation, username validation. What is the next one? Password validation. So all these validations, you can do it by using which one here? Regular expressions. For example, if you take chatbot is there. If you open any website, okay, if you open any website, you can find the chatbots, right? So this is If I say chat now, you enter name and here you type the message. You type the message like this, hello. And once you press enter, who is responding it? The chatbot only. Who's responding it? Chatbot only. Based on which one? Pattern. So based on which one? Pattern. Whatever pattern you give, based on that pattern, is it the chatbot is responding or not? Yes. Okay. So it is used in developing this kind of chatbots, used in developing which one? Chatbots. All this. Okay. All this you can do it. Okay. All this you can do it. All this you can do it by using which one here? Regular expressions. It is also called as which module here? RE module. Okay. So mobile number validation, email validation, date and time validation, username validation, password validation, all these validations you can do it by using which one? Regular expressions, right? Yes. Now RE module, again, RE module provides. So RE is a default module. See, RE is a default module. So RE module comes with RE module comes with RE module comes with which software? Python software. You don't require to install. This module comes with which software? Python software. You don't require to install. But MySQL connector comes with the Python software? No. CX underscore Oracle comes with the Python software? No. Okay. So is it RE module comes with the Python software or not? Yes. So RE module comes with the Python software. Okay, now RE module comes with the Python software. Okay. So you don't require to install separately this RE module. You don't require to install this RE module separately. It comes with which software? Python software, right? Okay. So RE module, regular expression module, RE module provides. So provide the following functions, following functions to perform operations, one function is called as a match. There's a function called find. There's a function called find all. Okay, there is a function called match. Match is the name of the function. Find is the name of the function. Find all is the name of the function. And sub, which is called as substitute, is the name of the function. And replace is the name of the function. So these are the functions which provided by which one? RE module. These are the functions which are provided by RE module. So regular expression is not a new concept. Regular expression is a old concept only. Regular expression is not a new concept. Regular expression is a old concept only. Like you work with this, if you are working with the DOS or Unix. For example, if I say dir, so dir will list all the files. See here, dir, is it list all the files or not? Yes. dir is get all the files. See, it is listed all the files. dir is listed all the files. Suppose I want to list only the files which start with a U. Then what will I do? I'll say dir U star. U star means this is one pattern which is used by which operating system? DOS operating system. It means you are searching for the files whose file name start with what? U. U, and you are using one special character called what? Star. So it is used in operating systems, compiler designing. See all this. It is used in operating systems, compiler designing. Okay, compiler designing. Okay, all this use what your regular expressions, right? So how can you define the regular expression? Okay. So number of functions are there, like match, find all, substitute, and one more is what? Replace. Okay, match, find all, substitute, and one more is what? Replace. All these are different functions. All these are what here? Different functions which are used. So that is a match, find all, substitute, and one more is what? Replace. I think RE module, right? Okay, no problem. So first we'll see there's a function called which one? Match. So the first function is what here? Match. Match is a function. The first function is a match, right? So regular expression is a special string and that will define search pattern. Regular expression is a special string and that will define search pattern. Is a special string that will define the search pattern. So patterns are there. You can see this module provides regular expression matching operations similar to those found in which one? Perl. So here the module provides regular expressions matching operations similar to those found in Perl. Perl is what here? Scripting language. What is the Perl here? Scripting language. Okay, this module provides regular expression matching operations similar to those found in which language? Perl language. Right? Perl is a scripting language. Okay. Yes. A regular expression specify a set of strings that matches it. The functions in this module let you check if a particular string matches a given regular expression. So all these functions are used for that, right? Yes. So this is syntax. So even I'll write this one here. A regular expression. A regular expression. A regular expression specifies set of strings that matches it. The functions in this module let you check if a particular string matches a given regular expression. Okay. So the functions in this module let you check if a particular string matches given regular expression. The functions in this module let you check if a particular string matches given regular expression. Matches given regular expression. Okay. A regular expression specifies a string that matches it. The functions in this module, the functions in this module, okay, the functions in this module, okay, right now the functions in this module, a regular expression specifies set of strings that matches it. The functions in this module let you check if a particular string matches a given regular expression. If it is matches, it will return that. If it doesn't matches, it will return what? Empty. If it is matches, it will return that. If it doesn't matches, then it will return what? Empty. See, regular expressions can be concatenated to form a new regular expression That is, if A and B are both regular expressions, then AB is also a regular expression. In general, if a string P matches A and another string Q matches B, the string PQ will match what here? AB. So this rules you learn this. This rules you learn, but regular expression defines what one pattern. So there are a number of functions are there, and within this, what is the first function? See, all this you learn, all these characters, okay, all these characters, classes, everything you learn it. But so there is a function. So what is the first function here? Re dot match. What is the first function you have? Re dot match. Regular expression dot match. The first function is re dot match. Yeah, this is the name of the function re dot match. So re dot match, it followed by pattern, string, and followed by which one? Flag. Re dot match, pattern, string, and it followed by flag. If 0 or more characters at the beginning of the string match the regular expression pattern, so return a corresponding match object. Return none if the string does not match the pattern. See here. If 0 or more characters at the beginning of the string, so match will find where? Only at the beginning of the string. Match will find only at the beginning of the string. See here. If 0 or more characters at the beginning of the string match the regular expression pattern, what it will return here? Match object. Otherwise, it will return which one? None. If it is match, it will return match object. If it doesn't match, it will return what here? None. If the string does not match the pattern, so note that this is different from zero length match. Zero length match, will discuss this, but just return none if the string does not match the pattern. Return none if the string does not match the pattern. If 0 or more characters at the beginning of the string match the regular expression pattern, return a corresponding match object and return none if the string does not match the pattern. So pattern, how you define the pattern? So how to define regular expression? How to define regular expression pattern? So you can define the regular expression pattern by using two syntaxes. Because regular expression is a string and it is prefixed with what here? R. Okay, it is prefixed with what here? R. Prefixed with R followed by single quotes or double quotes. And this you can call it as which one? Pattern. So this is one way of representing pattern. The other way of creating a pattern is you can use one function called which one? Compile. Compile return which object? Pattern object. Compile will return pattern object. This can be used. This can be used. This can be used one or more than one time. This can be used one or more than one time. So how many times or how many ways can you define the patterns? You can define the pattern in two ways. This is syntax 1 and this is what your syntax 2. Syntax 1 is you try to represent the pattern prefixed with what here? R. You try to represent the pattern prefixed with what here? R, and it followed by pattern. Okay, it followed by which one? Pattern. And second one is re dot compile. What compile returns here? Pattern object. And this pattern you can match with either one string or more than one string. Let us see this with the example. So import re. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to say m1 equal to re dot match. So this is a pattern. Pattern is I want to know whether my string is whether my string is begin with what? Py. So py comma Python. So match will find this particular pattern only at the beginning of the string. So what is the pattern you are searching for? Py. Is it the string is it the string is begin with the py or not? Yes. So match will find only at the beginning of the string. So it is searching this pattern only at the beginning of the string. If it is there, it will return match object. If it is not there, it will return what? None. So RPY, okay, then I try to say C Python. I've just written C Python, but is a C Python is begin with py? No. So what is the result of M1 match object? M1 returns hold one match object, but what is the result of M2? None. What is the result of M2? None. Because is it match is found or not found? Not found. Is it match is found or not found? Not found. So what it is written here? None. But this is written which object? Match object. And so match is which one? Py. And where it is founded? 0, comma 2. So this is a slice notation. So 0, comma 1. 0, comma what is that? 1. So second one is you can create one pattern first. You can create a pattern by using re dot compile. Okay, re dot compile. What is a pattern? I'm creating a pattern called which one? Py. So P represent which object here? Pattern object. And then you are saying M3 equal to P dot match. You are searching this particular pattern. You are searching this particular pattern within string. What is that string here? Python. So is it this pattern is there inside Python or not? Yes, but match will find where? Only at the beginning of the string. Okay, so M4. M4 equal to match. Okay, same pattern. Okay, same pattern I'm trying to search in another one. Jaitan. So this is M3 and this is M3 and this is what here? M4. But compile returns which object here? Match object. Compile returns which object here? Pattern object. Okay, compile returns which object here? Pattern object. And this pattern object you can use to match with one string or more than one string. If any changes in pattern, I do changes how many times? Only one time. But in this case, if any changes in pattern, I have to do how many times changes here? Two times. But here I need to do changes how many times? Only one time. So you are creating pattern once and you are matching with either one string or more than one string. You are creating pattern object once and you are matching with either one string or more than one string. But here you are trying to define the same pattern again and again. But here pattern is reusable or not? Yes. But here we are trying to define the same pattern again and again. If any changes in any changes are there in pattern, I have to do changes pattern how many times here? Two times. But here, how many times? Only one time you can do the changes. And that is applicable to how many functions here? Two functions, right? So here reusability is there and maintaining becomes what? Very easy. Because you are creating pattern once and you are using the same pattern with either one string or more than one string. You are using same pattern with one string or more than one string. But match always it will find only at the beginning of the string. So this is written which object? Match object. This is written match object. Yeah, this is written match object. If it doesn't found, then what it returns here? None. If it is found, it returns match object. If it doesn't found, it returns what here? None. So this is none here. And match object contain where it is found, which is called as a span. So that is a starting index as well as what? Ending index. And it is also written which one is match. Otherwise, it will try to return what? None. It returns which value? None value. But there are a lot of functions are there, and some special characters are here, there for representing which one? Pattern. So we'll see what are those special characters, and we'll try to see this functions like match, find all, substitute, replace, and even we'll try to see these validations. Okay, but we'll see you in the next class. That is on Monday. We'll see that. Not today. We'll try to see you on Monday, right? So thank you. We'll see you on Monday, right?